These are the 20 most ridiculous moments in football history.
This is absolutely bizarre.
Michel would say he pinned me.
And for number 20, we got a moment so ridiculous, it almost knocked out a news reporter.
Simon Südel hat ihn am Mikrofon.
Well, at least she's wearing protection from now on. But that wasn't as ridiculous as number 19, when Wayne Rooney took the worst penalty of his career.
It's Rooney! He slipped and put it wide.
But that wasn't even the most ridiculous moment of the game, because at number 18, Torres missed the easiest chance imaginable.
Great chance, Torres. Oh, what a miss!
Damn, that was almost as ridiculous as number 17, because during the 2022 season, Anthony was still kicking it in Amsterdam and celebrated a special goal with fans.
Tagliafico terugleggen en dan is dit Anthony en dan is dit de 3-2. Weer 3-2 in de slotfase. Dat was tegen Cambuur.
Hold up, that dude stole his jersey. Now that's ridiculous. But the incidents get even crazier, because at number 16, Ronaldo went a little too far to get a girl's attention. I knew he had a 92 shooting power, but that literally knocked her out. Luckily, she was okay and smiling again a few minutes later. But that wasn't the first time Ronaldo almost knocked someone out.
Ronaldo, absolutely whacked the ball against his teammate.
Come on! Khedira didn't even see that coming. And no one saw number 14 coming either, because this dude decided to surprise himself and his keeper.
Ilicic deeper this time, well hung up, and it's an own goal.
Yeah, that header was ridiculous, but it still doesn't top number 13. The time Neymar shocked the world.
Neymar. Facilidade do Neymar. Vai levitando o jogador do Santos. Aí o Neymar protegeu, fez o drible. Que lance do Neymar! Que golaço!
Damn! He was only 19 back then. But look, not all ridiculous moments are as pretty, because number 12 was pathetic. See, Neymar has a problem. He tends to dive a lot. As a result, people made hundreds of memes about him. That's just embarrassing. But it could be a lot worse, because at number 11, Liverpool's keeper made one of the most ridiculous mistakes ever.
It's far more straightforward to Raul. It's a goal! Extraordinary!
Damn! That mistake costed the Reds the Champions League final. But that wasn't even the most ridiculous moment in that game.
Three in the box waiting for the cross, and it was Bale!
Sheesh, how did he jump that high? Bale definitely stretches. But we're in the top 10 now, which means we got some wild moments coming up. And to kick things off, we gotta talk about this hairy guy who's got 5-star skill moves and attracts the ladies.
¿Quieres dar el número de teléfono?
Or not. Ouch. I'm not sure who took the L here, because minutes later... That disguise was ridiculous, man. But that's got nothing compared to number 8, because that went down as the most ridiculous moment of the 2019 season. Leeds was up against Aston Villa, and all they wanted was that W. So when a Villa attacker hit the ground, Leeds refused to stop playing and headed for a goal.
Leeds coming forward with Click. Well, Villa put the ball out at the other end, but Leeds will come forward. Click into the penalty area, and he scored for Leeds.
Villa players were fuming and somehow convinced Leeds to let them score the equalizer in an unguarded net.
Adoma is going to run through and go, oh, Jansen's getting involved, incredible. But Adoma's put the ball in, and Villa are level, 1-1.
But that isn't even as close to the most ridiculous header in football history. Most of you are probably thinking about Ronaldo's jump for Juventus, right? Ronaldo Airways can fly high for sure. I mean, he jumped over 28 inches, reached the ball 2.56 meters in the air, and held it there for over a second. But Victor Osimhen smashed that record to pieces and jumped even higher.
Kvaratskhelia with the cross. Nicolau in the way. Tronkowski hasn't got there. Osimhen has.
He beat Ronaldo by 2 centimeters, reaching a whopping 2.58 meters and officially taking the world record. But we gotta talk about number 6, because Sergio Ramos also holds a world record. for the most ridiculous incident in Madrid's history. Los Blancos were up against Eibar and both teams found the net once. But instead of hyping up his teammates, Ramos mysteriously whispered something in the ref's ear and then ran off the pitch. Everyone was confused and thought he had some sort of injury. So when he ran back only a minute later, it raised even more questions. Did he change his boots, his jersey, or did he quickly subscribe to the channel? Well, Zidane gave us the dirty truth after the game.
Lo de Sergio, bueno, yo creo que se ha cagado un poco. Ha ido al baño un minuto y bueno, ha vuelto, ya está.
Yeah, he just pooped himself and had to switch his underwear. I get it, man. We all lose control sometimes. But when you do, just make sure not to put other people's lives in danger, like this dude at number 5. France was up against Germany in the group stage of the European Championship in 2020. Benzema and Mbappe were ready to rumble, but seconds before the game started, this happened. A crazy protester thought this was a smart way to spread his message while flying over thousands of supporters. Multiple people had to go to the hospital to get treatments for their injuries, and he almost hit the French coach when his wires got attached to an overhead camera for the stadium. Obviously, I do not support ridiculous behavior like that, but what I also don't support is this crazy Colombian influencer. Mike Jams was so desperate for attention that he decided to get Messi's name inked on his forehead. At first, he was happy with it because he got a lot of attention for it. But that quickly changed.
Y no pensé decir eso tan pronto, porque la verdad me sentía muy orgulloso los primeros días de lo que había hecho y lo que había logrado, pero debo confesar que estoy arrepentido.
I'm glad he realized how dumb that was. And with that, we've hit the top 3. So hold on tight, because the moments are only getting more ridiculous from here on out. And first up, we've got a goal so ridiculous, it's one of the most watched clips on YouTube and TikTok. Real Madrid had a legendary squad in the 06-07 season. Cannavaro, Raul, Roberto Carlos, Sergio Ramos, Casillas, and Van Nistelrooy. So that year, they scored a one-touch wonder. Now that is ridiculously beautiful. Emiliano Martinez made himself the most controversial player in World Cup history. He made the headlines by saving Argentina multiple times after some nerve-wracking penalty shootouts. But he really broke the news when he disrespected France after winning the Golden Glove. And again a few weeks later when he tried humiliating Mbappe. Luckily Mbappe couldn't be bothered. His celebrations are not my problem. I don't waste energy on such futile things. The important thing for me is to give the best of myself for the club. Both of these photos went viral instantly. Hell, someone even inked it on their body. But Mbappe wasn't the only one who didn't appreciate Martinez's behavior.
When you have a big emotion, it's sometimes difficult to control it. And I will speak with him next week about some celebration, but I respect because he is now under his national team, and when he is going to be with us and under our responsibility, we can speak about it.
Talking about controversy, we've saved the best for last. Because at number 1, we have the most ridiculous man in football history, Mario Balotelli. Super Mario caused controversy everywhere he went, fighting with opponents, fighting with his own teammates, crashing his $250,000 Audi R8, launching fireworks in his own bathroom, provoking fans, and even stealing camera gear. And let's not forget about the time he tried some different haircuts.
Oh, what do you want?
Be remembered. No. No.
Yeah, Mario wasn't afraid of being ridiculous, and that's exactly what made him a football legend. So in the end, he'll always be remembered.
Not bad.
And to be honest, he's not the only player who's done some ridiculous stuff. Like who buys a custom-made diamond Fortnite chain? Or spends $135K just on one night on a private island? Or maybe even buying a $15 million private jet? Yeah, to find out, you better click this video right here.